Quentin really did make a love letter to the city of Los Angeles and to that period, our industry and the people who came before us that allow us to do what we do. So it's pretty special. This is his opus to Hollywood.
The beat goes on. 3:31 in Los Angeles. This is...
It's fascinating that Quentin's chosen 1969 because it was really the year of transition between the old Hollywood and the birth of the new Hollywood.
Fucking hippie motherfuckers.
In a way, he's looking back on his influences and the movies he loved, the period that he was growing up in, and what helped shape him, what informs him as a person, what informs his work.
It's his memory, so it's a bit like his Roma, where we're like discovering Quentin's youth.
I'm just in a lucky situation, all right, to be able to remember the city, what it was like when I was 6 and 7, in a town as big as Hollywood and as iconic as Hollywood, and then to actually recreate it and turn it into what it was. That was really exciting. That was really cool.
His version of it comes from a very personal place. He remembers the disc jockeys that were playing on the radio station he listened to, the songs they would play.
Fearful when the sky was full of thunder.
It's a love story in a lot of ways. It's his love of this industry and those in this industry that didn't always get their fair shot but should be recognized in some capacity.
Here I am, flat on my ass, and who do I got living next door to me? The director of Rosemary's fucking Baby, that's who.
I was interested in anybody who actually had a history back then, reading the script to basically just tell me how right I did. So like the three big ones as far as that work was concerned was Bruce and Burt and Kurt Russell, because they all did all those shows back then.
It's about everything that ever touched my life that I was a part of all my life. It's the most beautiful love letter to a time that I know really well.
I think it's his most personal film. I also think it's a masterpiece. It is one of the most remarkable films he's made. It is his magnum opus.
It's almost like a coming home story for him. Everything that he's learned and all of his tricks and his ability to put yourself in a time period but also create a very Tarantino-esque fairy tale within that narrative he's done now for Hollywood.
It's everything that he loves, and it's surprisingly good-hearted, but not when you know him, because that's Quentin.